say yes to safe sex. I just bought myself a nice rain cover in 7-Eleven for 30 baht because first, it's raining, and second, I have to get on this bike and go all the way up to the airport and then fly to Bangkok. These are my bags for the trip to Bangkok. I'll be staying for 3 nights in Bangkok, and each of these nights I'll be staying in a different hotel. Okay. Welcome to Bangkok. I'm in a taxi and there's a series of stickers telling me what I can and cannot do in the taxi. So I cannot smoke, I cannot eat durian, I cannot drink booze, I can't get my dog inside the taxi, I can't get a massage inside the taxi, that's what the driver explained to me, that's massage, nothing else. I can't carry guns inside the taxi, and I can't be a buffalo in the taxi.
Buffalo, why?
Kwai is buffalo in Thai, and it's a very offensive word. Okay. Since morning I traveled by plane, by bike, by taxi and by metro, and now it's time to do some walking. I'm next to Lumpini Park, which is the biggest park in Bangkok, and I'm like 600 meters away from the first hotel where I'll be staying. The hotel is called the Sukotai, and we'll be walking there right now. But before we walk there, I want to show you one thing. See? The Belgian Bridge. That's one of the structures in Bangkok that have been designed by Europeans. And I'm here, except for reviewing the hotels and having some meetings and stuff, I'm here to hunt for these structures. This one is a modern one. It was built in 1988 and it was the first overpass in Bangkok. But I'll be visiting some more vintage places, like older buildings. I need to take pictures for upcoming article, upcoming story for the next issue now. But now, towards the skyscrapers to the Sukotai hotel. Straight from the bustling street of Bangkok, with traffic, with noise, with fumes, with all this that people hate about Bangkok, into this garden with lilies floating on the water and beautiful classic Thai architecture. Well, that's amazing. I was expecting some high-rise, like most buildings around us, but this looks like a low-rise hotel. And very old school when it comes to architecture and style. We'll see inside. Sarika. How about some first impression of my room in the Sukotai hotel? This is an executive suite with a garden view. So that's the main part, with bed and little living room and a work desk. Actually, I have work to do, so this might come in handy. That's the bed and the view. And this is the bathroom part, with a bathtub and a shower. All in wood. The smell here is nice, wooden smell. And there's the minibar. Lovely. And there are chocolate truffles waiting. And to further sweeten the deal, they just brought me more chocolates and macarons and Thai sweets. I got out from the serenity and security of my beautiful hotel onto the streets of Bangkok. This area is quite rich in European built architecture, European built buildings, and this works for my story. So I'm going now for a walk in the neighborhood. I'm looking for a Church of Christ, which is supposed to be somewhere nearby, to take a few shots. And in the meantime, take a look at the streets of Bangkok. This place, traffic here is hell on a normal basis, but when it starts raining, it just becomes impossible. I know what I'm talking about. I've been living here for 2 years. Though I never had a car when I lived in Bangkok, because I never saw the point. What's the point of having a car in a place like this where you can't really drive, you just are stuck in traffic all the time? And there is a decent public transport. Wherever it reaches, it's okay. So you have MRT and BTS, overground and underground trains. And as long as there is a station, it's okay, you're connected to the rest of the city. And then there are taxis, which are super cheap, like the cheapest in the world, from what I've read, and yeah, they are just very light on the pocket and quite reliable, as long as you know how to use them. So yeah, I don't know, why do people have cars in Bangkok? To show off in these traffic jams? No idea. I'll just keep walking. Look, you have Bangkok skyscrapers there, all built in the last few years of the 21st century, of the current century. And here is a church. It's called Christ Church, and it was built in 1905 by Americans. It's a Protestant church, and then it became Anglican church. The windows, the stained glass windows here, we'll go inside to take a look. I hope, I haven't tried yet. They have been made in Glasgow. And even Queen Elizabeth II attended a service here back in the 70s. So there you are, there you go, a little piece of architecture and history in the heart of high-rise district of Bangkok. And then, there in the distance, is the latest chapter of the architectonical history of Bangkok. This is the Mahanakon Tower, currently the highest building in all of Bangkok. It was opened, released to the public with a light show just 2 days ago. And there's another interesting story connected with this building, which connects to this building. This building was designed by an international architect whose name I don't remember, a foreigner, a German I think, a famous architect. And the thing is that in Thailand, architect and some other professions are reserved for Thais. By law, only Thais can perform certain jobs here in Thailand. One of them, architect. So this famous guy couldn't even be named as the architect of this place, of the Mahanakon Tower. He's named as just a consultant, which is a very common case here in Thailand. So back in the day, even Thai kings invited foreigners to build Bangkok and to grace the city with their designs. But now the restrictive and nationalistic laws forbid foreigners from adding to the landscape of this country. And actually some nationalists just denounced this place to the government, complained how come this place was built, designed by a foreigner if it's a restricted profession just for Thais. Well, ridiculous, what many things are. I went for this walk to find old buildings, but I found the newest one. It's just here, within the reach of my hand. Oh, there you go. And as I'm already here, I might just give it a try and get inside. Why not? As I probably told you already, I lived in the city for 2 years. I enjoyed it a lot, but then since I moved to Phuket, I can't say I really miss it. Whenever I come here, I get just tired and basically exhausted, and I really miss home. I miss Phuket. I want to go back to my green island with clean air and beaches and beautiful sky and all this stuff. But today I enjoy Bangkok like I haven't in a long time. And I think it's because I have a goal, you know, I have something to do here, something to do with the city. Today I turned on the explorer mode and I'm exploring and I'm looking for things, and it just completely changes the way I look at things around me. I have something to search, something to look for. And it's not a Pokemon. These are these old European heritage buildings. But whatever it would be, it just makes it more fun if you have something precise, something defined to look for. I'm enjoying Bangkok like I haven't in ages today. The place is completely amazing. I'm amazed by the street, I'm amazed by the skyline, I'm amazed by the people. So much fun. And now let's try to climb this one. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's open yet. They may have had the grand opening lounge event 2 days ago, but it's still under construction. They announced it 7 years ago, and 7 years later it's still under construction. So maybe that's how long it takes to build a spectacular piece of architecture like this one. I'm right under it, but impossible to get in. Next time, I guess. So I'm looking for old buildings, and some people look for these. And now you don't even need a smartphone. They show you where Poké stops are. I guess they want you to pay a visit to the evergreen Laurel Hotel. I won't, because I don't play Pokemon, but now you know. There's a Poké stop here.